Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. If you are brand new here, welcome. I'm Bonnie, Old Soul Mermaid, and I got a little bit sidetracked today because I was going to work on my video picking the winners of the Relative Tarot giveaway, but this tarot deck, it was a pre-order, it came in the mail, and by design, these decks usually aren't available for very long and they sell out quickly. So I wanted to do an unboxing while you could still get the deck on Etsy. Okay, so without further delay, let's get to it. The 78 Tarot Project is a group of artists that collaboratively produce a limited edition crowd-funded deck every year by creating just one card apiece. They choose a theme every year and choose artists to join the annual project. Now, per the description for the new deck, 78 Tarot Ecological is a love letter to our beautiful Gaia. 78 Tarot Ecological, Tarot of the Healing Earth, is a deck created to illustrate the effects of climate change on our Mother Earth and how we can help her heal. According to the world's greatest minds, the Earth is deteriorating at an alarming rate, and it's up to us to save it. We hope this deck can contribute to the race to heal our planet. For this collaborative deck, we gathered 80 international artists, and each of them created a card that was a meaningful subject for them on global warming and climate change. This is a deck that connects all corners of the globe, that unites us as one species that loves our Mother Earth. enjoyed that musical flip through of the 78 Tarot Ecological, a global art collaboration. This is a stunning deck. Now, I will tell you, I have only one other deck by 78 Tarot, and that is the 78 Tarot of Water. And I think that was their most current deck prior to this. Let me know if I'm mistaken. And that deck was gifted to me, and you may have seen it when I did a massive unboxing of decks by a generous viewer gifted me a bunch of decks, and the Tarot of Water was one of them. And before that, I had no decks by 78 Tarot. And partially that was because I didn't think I'd be able to work with a collaborative deck that had so many different artists and art styles. I thought that it would interfere with the flow. But you know what changed my mind on that was when I bought the Pride Tarot, a very economical deck, a mass market deck by US Games. So kind of to test the waters a while ago, and these are the backs. I don't think I've done an unboxing of this deck. Maybe I should. I don't feel it gets enough love in the tarot community. So this was kind of a trial run, and I found that I have no problem reading with this deck. I find that, you know, despite its many different art styles, I find that it doesn't take me out of a so-called flow when I'm doing a reading with this. And this was kind of, like I said, a trial run, a very kind of economical way to see if I could, you know, read with one of these types of decks. And I found that, well, with this one, I didn't have any trouble. I did hold off on the Ostara Tarot, I believe. That one also has a few different artists. I don't think as many as these decks, but yeah, I found that I was able to read with it fine. And actually, I quite enjoyed the different art styles, because when you go from pulling a card like this and then you pull one like this, it's kind of like a whoa, okay. It just adds a different layer to a reading, I find, but I know a lot of people don't feel that way. Now, going back to the Ecological Tarot, a lot of differences I've noticed from the last deck, from the Tarot of Water, and we'll go through those. But you notice that a lot of the cards in the major arcana have been renamed. And also, you know, the suit. Most of these cards, I'm just like, yes, 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 I get it, I get it. And then there's a few of them that I'm going to have to sit with, but that's fine. That's totally welcomed, because there's only so much, you know, we have our clones. And there's, it's kind of nice to have a little bit different perspective, a little bit something different in the imagery to kind of, to add to the experience. I am really, really wowed by the beauty of this deck. And like I said, as I'm filming right now, this deck is available on Etsy. I will leave a link below, but, I think these decks tend to sell out very, very quickly. So you may want to jump on it, ask for it for Christmas. There is an option on Etsy that you can buy this with a reading cloth or without. And I just, you know, I don't really need reading cloths. I can make my own, though they all are beautiful on the Etsy site. So that's another option for you. Now, I think what I want to do is, I just, in case you're interested and this is piquing your interest, and maybe you're new to the realm of the Tarot 78 decks, I'm going to do a little bit of a comparison with the only other deck that I have by them, which was gifted to me, the Tarot of Water. So a big difference is they have upgraded the box. Now, as far as I know, this was the most current deck before this one came out, but those of you who know and who have all their decks, let me know if that's not correct. And it's just the Tarot of Water, the Nautical deck, came in just a tuck box, which I believe all their other decks did as well, the previous ones. Nice tuck box, you know, it's not flimsy, but you know, it's still a tuck box. So they've now upgraded to the beautiful clamshell box, and this is glossy with the gold details, and you now have thumbnails of some of the cards on the back where this was plain. This is still a beautiful box, beautiful, but you know, we all love, I think among the collective, we all love these magnetic closure boxes. It just, you know, they're so much more sturdy than a tuck box. So that is big difference number one. Now, I believe they have kept the size the exact same, so there's no change there. But you notice there's a little bit of an upgrade with the gold stamping on the back. And the cards are matte. And I would say the cardstock is very, they kept it similar. Now, what makes it feel, you know, the Ecological Tarot feel maybe just a tad bit upgraded is probably the gold foiling and the fact that they provided edging, this beautiful kind of, not metallic, but kind of a muted gold, which is beautiful. And you know, there was nothing on the Nautical Tarot. Also, I noticed that there was a little bit of a rougher cut, and that's my phone is probably not going to pick it up, but there are some rough edges on this, mostly on the top and bottom. I don't really notice it on the sides, but definitely on the top and bottom, there's some rough cuts. And there's, you know, these were all cut beautifully for the Ecological Tarot. Now, another big difference is that they went borderless, yay, with the new Ecological Tarot. And as you can see, there's a large, well, at least on the top and bottom, you know, it doesn't have the large borders on the side for the Nautical Tarot of Water. Just basically for the title and the name of the artist, but they've decided to keep it borderless, and you just have a very kind of subdued, kind of works perfectly, easy to read, but it's not jumping out at you, and I really like this change. Now, as you can see though, even though there is a big border on this Tarot of Water on the top and bottom, you still get, you know, full large imagery because the cards are larger. Now, if you take, you know, a standard tarot card, you can see that, you know, you're getting a full image of a standard tarot card. And can you see that there? Now, it would have been nice to have it enlarged, the beautiful imagery, you know, enlarged like this, you know, borderless card here with the newer tarot, but you know, you still get beautiful imagery here. And I'm just showing you this in case you are interested, and maybe you can find this on Etsy or eBay, though it'll probably cost a lot, but I'm just putting it out there for those who are interested. Now, here is another difference. Now, with the Tarot of Water, you just got a standard kind of pamphlet, normal little white book, no pictures. You got keywords and you got a description and some meaning for each of the cards. And that was basically it. There are no spreads in here, okay? But you get quite a chunky monkey little guidebook written by Tish Sullivan. And just flipping through it, you're going to get some spreads. You get a nice introduction. I don't think there's a table of contents. No table of contents. And it does say that this is the 7th deck. Wow. And I only have 2. And I think it's really hard to get the other ones. I don't think I'll be getting any other ones. So I'm going to be happy with these, and I'm going to keep my eye out for future contributions. But anyway, there are spreads. Here's a 3-card spread, a 4-card butterfly spread, an energy spread. And they go over the alternate titles for the cards. Now, this book is full color for all of the cards, as far as I can tell. Yeah, as far as I can tell, you get, wow, everything. In the Ecological Tarot's guidebook, you do get, of course, the artist. You get the artist's interpretation, and then the card message by Trish Sullivan. So the artist is explaining their interpretation, and then you get the card meaning by Trish Sullivan. Sorry, I think I said Tish. It's Trish. So just for an example of the writing of what you get, the 2 of Earth or the 2 of Pentacles. So for the keywords, you get adaptability, balancing, resources, and time. And for the artist's interpretation by Jessica Rohr, it says the traditional 2 of Pentacles looks at a person's juggling of their time, energy, and resources. This area of focus can also be applied to the planet. The sprite represents the literal interpretation of the Earth's balance. The orbs above her hands are looking glasses that reflect the dual sides of nature: birth, growth, and multiplication versus death, decay, and consumption. In a healthy environment, there must be a stability of these things so that neither becomes overabundant and drains the available resources. If this balance is properly maintained, the health of the earth can be infinite. Okay, now for the card's message by Trish Sullivan. Trying to fulfill everyone's needs is admirable. It's something that has become second nature to you, but it's spiraling out of control. You need to remind yourself that resources that are being used up need a chance to regrow. Enthusiasm, drive, and energy being adapted all take time and space to regenerate. You need to adapt, learn to juggle what you have to do what you need for yourself. In work and life, make sure that you take as much as you give and give as much as you take. No more, no less. Inject some balance into your life now. It's the only way to achieve your goals without losing yourself. Okay, I love it. Now, so you get everything you need in this chunky monkey of a book. This one, you pretty much get sort of what you need. But what you got, there was another offering that you could have gotten when this deck was available. And that was an extra book. So basically, a more in-depth, full-color, glossy pages with spreads included in the book, a full-fledged book with a list of the artists and the cards that they illustrated, a little bit about the major arcana. So you see, this was extra. And you paid extra for this book, but you see how much, this is an art book pretty much. So the offering now is, okay, so you get a little bit less for the minors, but you still, you get a color picture. All right, this was extra. So it looks like they made a compromise with this offering. So you do get a chunky monkey little white book, fully illustrated, but it's included in the deck and you don't have to pay extra for it. The extra that you're able to get with this deck is a beautiful spread cloth if you want to pay extra for it. And this was the offering for the Tarot of Water. Now, both decks came each with 3 extra cards that you could either take out or include in the deck. So for those of you who are interested, I think I'm going to do a side-by-side musical flip through for those of you who are interested. Again, I'm going to put timestamps in my videos so you can, you know, flip to what you want to see. If you're not interested in it, well, there'll be a timestamp and you can just flip around to see, you know, what information you want to glean from this video. All right, so we're going to go on to a musical flip through, side-by-side flip through, so you can see all the cards, and I'll meet you on the other side.
Firefly, how short is life? I dreamt we had more than 20. I have seen this before, and I have lived more than plenty. Now lay me in the ocean. Why lullabies? I've used my time. Now lend me to the ocean. Sing my songs when I'm gone. I know sorrow, I know pain. Let them have me if I'm ready. All them skies know our names. When it's time, burn me steady. Then lay me in the ocean. Why lullabies, I've used my time. Now lend me to the ocean. Sing my songs when I'm gone. Ashes rise, ashes rise. White noise in the night. Ashes rise, close your eyes. Lay me in the ocean. Lullabies, I've used my time. Lend me to the ocean. Sing my songs when I'm gone. Ashes rise, ashes rise. White noise in the night. Ashes rise, ashes rise. Close your eyes, close your eyes. Taste the noise in the night. Ashes rise, ashes rise.
I do so hope you enjoyed my walkthrough and unboxing of 78 Tarot Ecological Tarot of the Healing Earth. This deck is stunning. It is quite an accomplishment. There is so much wonderful diversity and just stunning, stunning art that each image is so nuanced and deeply layered with meaning. And there's so much you can glean from each and every one of these cards. I think you can make it suit any style of reading. But let me know what you think. I also hope you enjoyed my side-by-side flip through comparing this and the last offering by Tarot 78, the Tarot of Water. Let me know what you think. Are you a collector of all these decks? Do you have all of them? Let me know. Are you also somebody who's held off on these collaborative decks because, you know, maybe it's a flow thing and you find that it doesn't suit your reading style, and maybe you've tried and you find that to be the case? I'd love to know all your opinions. And with that, thank you for spending time with me, and I'll let you get on with your beautiful day. Bye for now.